Hi everyone and welcome to an academy. I am Aksrajveer. So learners, on this class I am going to cover Geoffrey Chaucer part 2. Part 1 I have already completed, and if you are interested, so please check out the description box. I have already provided the link. Learners, on part 1 I have discussed a lot of questions based on Geoffrey Chaucer's on your UGC NET exam. And on part 2, I have 30 plus PYQs letters. So after covering these all questions, part 1 and part 2, so you are going to make sure yourself how to study Geoffrey Chaucer for your UGC NET exam or any other exam. So notice these two videos are complete collection of Chaucer's question on your UGC NET exam. Now see the very first question on your screen. So notice this is the very first question on your screen. The rhetorical pattern or the rhetorical device that has been used by Geoffrey Chaucer in Prologue to the Canterbury Tale. Prologue to the Canterbury Tale, that is one of the best work, learners. Yeah, best work by whom? So learners, this is best work by Chaucer. And let's Prologue to the Canterbury Tale. So this was written during English period because learners, Geoffrey Chaucer has written on three languages, learners. One is French, then second one that is Latin, and then third one, so that is English language. Prologue to the Canterbury Tale, that is written in 10 syllabic line. So what does it mean, 10 syllabic line? So it means in heroic couplet. So that is written in heroic couplet. Now see the next one question. So here is the next one question with the answer. What it is that Chaucer focuses on in the depiction of wife of Bath in the Canterbury Tale. So just Chaucer is interested in depicting wife of Bath on Canterbury Tale, and he wants to depict the defiance of that particular lady, that gap-toothed lady, or as you can see, that lady who has 5 husbands. Okay, students, so this is what you can see. See the next one point. So she was a worthy woman all her life. Husbands at church door she had 5. So learners, yes, you can see these are the lines from Canterbury Tale by Geoffrey Chaucer, and depicting the quality of wife of Bath, learners, whom I was discussing previously. Wife of Bath. Learners must remember this Bath. So learners, Bath is a village. It's a village, you can say. Now see the next one point. So this is in the prologue to the Canterbury Tale. Chaucer represents the wife of Bath as, so let us, a crude and vulgar lady, outspoken and let us, boastfully licentious lady, and bubbling with vitality. So let us, these are the 3 points that were on your UGC NET exam, and there was also a fourth one point, and that was incorrect one. So let us see: crude and vulgar, wife of Bath, outspoken and boastfully licentious, and then let us bubbling with vitality, you can see. So these are the 3 things that can be seen on the characteristics of wife of Bath. So there was 3 questions, directly 3 questions on your UGC NET exam. This one is wife of Bath, and another one, and then see the third one. So 3 times on your UGC NET exam. See, Chaucer's partner make his living by selling indulgences to those who committed sins. Even learners, Chaucer's partner who tells a tale on Canterbury Tale. So after finishing his tale, he is also going to say, please come here and just kiss this learners, you can say, relics, he is going to say, and even he is more interested in selling those indulgences. So notice you can see the corruption of church and all that can be seen on Chaucer's Canterbury Tale. See the next one point. So this is 9 legends of good women could Chaucer complete in his Legend of Good Women. So let's 9 legends, about 9 legends he is going to talk. Learners, yes, but though he's planned about 19 learners, only and only about 19 in Legend of Good Women. Geoffrey Chaucer planned to write about 19 good women. But learners, unfortunately, this is an unfinished work. An unfinished work, and only nine tales are there. Only and only learners, you can say nine legends are there. But learners, you must remember eight completed and one incompleted. So these are the nine ladies you can see by the serial. See, Cleopatra is there, Thisbe is there, then Dido, and then see learners Hypsipyle, then Begia. So learners, this is a single one. Then Lucrece, Arden, Philomela, Phyllis, and Hypermnestra. So these all are the characters you can see. These all are the ladies, part of Legend of Good Women by Geoffrey Chaucer. Let us one more point I would like to mention here on this particular part. So the Legend of Good Women. So learners, this is the work on this work, learners. You can see the first time use of heroic couplet too. See the next one, learners. So this is John Dryden described Chaucer, a rough diamond and must first be polished are his signs. So learners, these are the words of John Dryden, a great neoclassical critic, a dramatist, and learners even a translator too. And even learners a poet too, because he has written Absalom and Achitophel, a wonderful poem you can see. So Geoffrey Chaucer, learners, and rough diamond and must first be polished. So these things can be seen. Now see the next one. So here is the next one you can see. One of the less noticed and acknowledged distinction of the Canterbury Tale is that learners, there was four options, but out of those four options, one was correct. Instead of revealing England's divisions, it revealed in its diversity. Let us here on this particular part, I would like to mention something. During Norman time period, you have seen Norman king learners William of Normandy. He divided society into three parts, learners. Upper one class, so on upper class you can see king and queens are there. Then let us see middle class, so on middle class you have seen baron, and baron learners, knights, and even church authorities learners are there. Then on final part, learners, so that is part of serfs or peasants. So common learners, those who were working for these kings, these barons. So landowner was king, and then learners, king provided land to the knights and baron, and later on learners, the knight and baron, they provided the land to these serfs and these peasants, those who were working for them. Now see the next one point. So here is the next one point, learners. So see Robert Henryson. And William Dunbar are referred to as the Scottish Chaucerian. So learners, I have already completed Scottish Chaucerian on my plus classes. All the part learners I have covered on my plus classes. So learners, you can join my plus classes too. The number you can see learners on given on your screen. So do message me on that number. And learners, this is my number. You can contact me 9125090515 learners. See. So Robert Henryson and William Dunbar, so these two are considered as what? So learners, these are Scottish Chaucerian, and English Chaucerian is also there, learners. Yes, the follower of Chaucer, those learners on Scotland, so they were known as Scottish, and in England, so those were known as English Chaucerian. See the learners, next one point. So one of the most flexible meters, so that is pentameter. It's a 5-foot line. It was introduced by Geoffrey Chaucer in the 14th century. In his sense, then become the commonest to the meters in English poetry. So as this pentameter, or you can say heroic couplet, that became the most prominent part during neoclassical time period. John Dryden, he wonderfully wrote in heroic couplet. Then in learners, you can see Alexander Pope is there. So he has also written in heroic couplet, learners. Then see the next one question. So here is the next one you can see on your screen, learners. So this is the first one. 7 deadly sins are there, learners. Yeah, 7 deadly sins. So one is pride, then greed, then wrath, then envy, then lust, then gluttony, and then sloth. So these are the 7 deadly sins, learners, you can see, are sought to be portrayed in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. Which of the following sins is not covered by Chaucer? So learners, yes, jealousy and homicide. So these has not been covered by Geoffrey Chaucer on Canterbury Tale. But learners, pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. So these seven deadly sins can be seen on Chaucer's prologue to the Canterbury Tale. See the next one. So this is the next one question that was part of your UGC net exam. In Canterbury Tale, the pilgrims, like the medieval society of which they are a part, are made up of three social groups. So states, so let us see nobility, church, and then commoners learners. So on nobility, I have already told king, queen, baron, and knights. Then church authority learners, so see the pope, bishop, and then friar learners is there, and sumner is there, and other authorities are also there. Then commoners learners, so serfs and peasants or workers, so those are known as a commoner. So the society is divided into particularly three parts on Canterbury Tale, you can see. See the next one. So this is in the Canterbury Tale. Chaucer, the Pilgrims, narrates Top's tales and the tale of Melville. Learners, this is the most important point where you must focus on. Chaucer, the writer or composer of the Canterbury Tale, he has also told two tale learners on this particular work. Two tale by Geoffrey Chaucer. So one is Top's tale and another one is the tale of Melville. Let us first he tell the Top's tale. So let us, yes, that was totally neglected by the other pilgrims because he was not good at rhyme. And let us then the host asked Harry Valley asks, please just tell your tale in prose style. So let us just tale of Melville. So that is let us in prose. So there are two tale in prose learners. One is Pardoner's tale and another one is Chaucer's tale of Melville. See the next one learners. So see this is gladly would he learn and gladly teach is a line from. So learners, yes, these are the lines from prologue to the Canterbury Tale by Geoffrey Chaucer. But must remember learners, these are the line associated with Clerk of Oxford. Clerk of Oxford. So he was really fond of books learners. Yeah, completely. He devoted his life to the study and even he expended his all the money on books. So that can be seen on Canterbury Tale. For gold in physic, it's cardinal, therefore, he loved gold in his special relates to Chaucer. So notice this is associated with doctor, or you can say let us physician tale is there. Because let us physician, the doctor, he is a lover of the gold. Yeah, lover of the gold, as you can see. See the next one. So this is Chaucer's Parliament of Fowls is in part. So notice this is in part a puzzle, a debate, a beast fable. So on Parliament of Owl, you are going to see a tale learners. And there are learners, two figures learners. This is a discussion between the eagles learners at the temple of Venus. So two male eagle likes one female eagle. So finally learners God said, please choose yourself. And the eagle flies away and said, please wait for 1 year. So this can be seen on this particular part learners. Yes. Parliament of Fowl learners. Yeah, Parliament of Fowl. So this is what learners. So beast fable, a debate, and even a puzzle too. It's not easy to solve. The Book of Duchess. So learners, the Book of Duchess. This is by Geoffrey Chaucer and written on the death of wife of learners. Yeah, John of Gaunt and John of Gaunt and learners. You can see this is Blanche of Lancaster learners. And the work, the Book of Duchess, this is the first work by Geoffrey Chaucer. And one more thing about this, the Book of Duchess, learners, you must remember. So this is in dream vision. Learners, you can see a hunter is there, a knight is there, and learners, the knight laments to the poet that he lost his beloved one. So that can be seen. Now see the next one part. So this is Chaucer's tales remained unfinished. So learners, yeah, I have already told you this is unfinished because learners, he planned to write about 29 pilgrims, but learners, finally he is only able to write about only 23 pilgrims and 24 tales are there. So why learners 24? If anyone knows about why learners 23 pilgrims and 24 tales, so do write on comment box learners and please. I will wait. Yes, please let us. मैं आपके response का wait करने वाला हूँ. So please let us. Then see, this is unfinished work because there is 29 pilgrims, then one host and another wilderness, who is he? So another one poet, and the last canons human is also there, so completely 32. And Harry Bailey and Chaucer, so only 31 character are there. See, learners, so Chaucer used the rhyme royal as stanzaic form in some of his poetic poems. So yes, learners, rhyme royal used by Geoffrey Chaucer. This is the fact. And Chaucer was the author of the Legend of Good Women. So learners, I have already told on my previous slide that he has written about the Legend of Good Women. So considering Cleopatra and other 8. And then see, Chaucer wrote in English when the court poetry of his day was written in sort of different languages like Anglo-Norman and Latin. So here on this point, learners, I would like to say something, learners. So Chaucer has written his work in East Midland dialect. East Midland dialect. Later on, that become English language, learners. So that's why Dryden says he found it a brick and left it a marble. And even as Lobbs says, so Lobbs said yes, he found it a dialect and left it a language. So finally, learns these all are the questions associated with Geoffrey Chaucer that were part of your UGC NET exam. For wonderful classes, for complete classes, learners do subscribe to An Academy Plus. Use my code Aksrajveer to get 10% off on your An Academy courses. And I'm going to cover entire syllabus within time from Unit 1 to 10 with complete notes, with complete practice sessions, complete test series, learners. Yes. So use code Aksrajveer and join for at least 6 months so that you can cover entire syllabus within time. So thank you so much, learners, for stay tuning with me and learners. Next video के लिए wait कीजिएगा. तब तक के लिए नमस्कार और अपना ख्याल रखें. वैसे दोस्तों अगर बात किया जाए कि मेरी क्लासेस वैसे जब रेगुलर नहीं हो पाती, कल जो नेक्स्ट डे है, सो नेक्स्ट डे इट मींस लर्नर्स जुलाई की 15 की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, 15-20. So next day, learners, you are going to get a class on An Academy. Learners, 3 p.m. So do not do late. See the link that is given on description box. Do register and please join me now at join me live at 3 p.m. next day. Thank you so much, learners. Bye. Take care of yourself.